Good morning, I'm WaywornWyrm, and welcome to my channel, and welcome back to Vlogmas. Today is Wednesday, December 4th, and lessons were learned from yesterday's debacle that went up this morning. Yeah, I decided to make a 40-minute video, ran out of time. I took a basic editing pass at it before work and then had to go off to work. Got home from work, finished it up, inserted another section, and then an hour before I normally go to bed, I started rendering it. An hour after I finished, or after I normally go to bed, I turned my monitors off and went to bed. Yeah, it was, it wasn't done after 2 hours of rendering. I don't have that kind of time, it turns out. So I'm not doing that again. I want these videos to be like 5 to 10 minutes long. That one was 40-some, so little longer than intended. But that's okay. It's another foggy morning here in Oregon, or at least where I live. I say that like it's not going to be true for most Oregonians. Almost every single person in the state, except for, well, the vast majority of the state either lives in the Willamette Valley or along the coast. Both the valley and the coast get really foggy a lot. A lot. So, yeah, especially over the winter. Almost every morning from now until May is either going to be foggy and or rainy. There's some days where it's just foggy all day and night long. Those are the not fun days. Especially when you have to drive on the highway and the visibility is like 50 feet. Those are the not fun days at all. And it's kind of an open question about whether, as time goes on, will it stay about as thick as it is? Will it burn off? Probably. Or will it just get thicker? Sometimes that happens. And as for the rain, so much rain. I remember when I first moved to Oregon in 04. That January, so January 2005, it rained every single day for like 38 days. And I remember there was like a week in there where it just rained without stop for like a week. It was crazy. But that's what I get for living in a rainforest. And yes, I do live in a rainforest. I live in the world's only temperate rainforest. All the other rainforests are tropical. But there's a rainforest that stretches from southern Oregon, right around the Klamath Mountains, all the way up into British Columbia. Although parts of that rainforest at various times throughout history have been savannas. The Willamette Valley, where most people live, used to be an oak savanna. Then people started moving in, and the Douglas firs started invading everywhere. So now it's kind of like farmland in a rainforest sort of thing. Kind of weird, but yeah. Fun thing about Oregon, it generally doesn't snow. I expect the only snow I'm going to see this winter is from viewing the mountains. But, you know, the mountains, depending on which mountain, always have snow on them. So it's not a big deal. And they're also not especially close to, and by not especially close, I mean it'd be like an hour to drive to most of them. Probably less for a couple of them. And there's mountains all over the state, especially the parts of the state that people live in. Because Eastern Oregon has almost no people. And parts of Eastern Oregon also have mountains. So, yeah, just kind of talking about my day and the weather in Oregon over the winter. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow.